Aaron Judge was not supposed to become the face of the New York Yankees like this. Not this late, not this huge, not after being doubted for the exact thing that now makes him terrifying. Because when you look at Judge today, it feels obvious. 6'7", number 99, Yankees captain. A swing that can turn Yankee Stadium into a thunderstorm. But for a long time, Aaron Judge was not a guaranteed superstar. He was a giant kid from a small California town. A three-sport athlete people thought might play football. A college outfielder who fell all the way to the 32nd pick. A prospect with monster power. And one monster question. Could he actually hit enough? That question followed him everywhere. Through the minors, through injuries, through strikeouts, through a brutal first taste of the big leagues. Then, overnight, Judge became something baseball had not seen in years. A rookie who turned batting practice into an event. A Yankee who made right field feel like a courtroom. A slugger who broke records, filled stadiums, and eventually chased down a number that had stood in the American League since Roger Maris. This is the unbelievable rise of Aaron Judge. Before the pinstripes, before the captaincy, before the chance of all rise, Aaron Judge was just a massive kid from Linden, California, who could have gone in almost any direction. He looked like an NFL player who accidentally picked baseball. But Judge loved baseball, and more importantly, he loved the challenge of baseball, because the game did not make it easy on him. When you are that tall, the swing has to travel farther. The strike zone is massive. Pitchers see the power, but they also see holes. So even after the Oakland Athletics drafted him out of high school, Judge did not jump straight into pro ball. He went to Fresno State. That decision mattered, because Fresno State was where Aaron Judge stopped being just the biggest player on the field and started becoming a real baseball problem. He hit, he ran, he defended. He learned how to control that enormous frame. Still, when the 2013 MLB draft came, Judge waited. 31 picks went by before the Yankees finally took him. That sounds great now. But looking back, it is almost funny, because baseball let Aaron Judge get to New York. But after the draft, nothing happened instantly. Judge's professional debut was delayed by injury. Then he had to climb through the minors, level by level, while the same doubts kept coming back. The power was loud. The strikeouts were loud too. Every good week made people dream. Every cold stretch made people worry. That is the part people forget about Aaron Judge. His rise was not clean. It was failure, film, adjustments, more work. And then came August 13th, 2016. The Yankees called him up. Yankee Stadium, first major league game, first major league at-bat. And Aaron Judge did the thing that makes baseball feel scripted. He homered, a real Aaron Judge blast. For 1 second, it felt like the future had arrived. But baseball is cruel, because the league adjusted immediately. Breaking balls exposed him. The strikeouts piled up. Judge finished that first taste of the majors, looking less like a savior and more like a warning label. Big power, big swing, big questions. And that winter, he had a choice. He could wait for the Yankees to be patient. Instead, he rebuilt. Judge tightened his swing. He changed his approach. He learned which pitches he could destroy and which pitches he had to let go. He stopped trying to prove he belonged with every swing and started controlling the at-bat. Then 2017 happened, and 2017 did not feel like a breakout. It felt like an explosion. Home runs into the bleachers. Home runs over the batter's eye. Home runs hit so hard they barely looked real. By April, Yankees fans were buzzing. By June, the whole sport was watching. By July, he was not just an all-star, he was the show. The home run derby became his coronation. Ball after ball disappeared into the Miami night, and suddenly, this enormous rookie in pinstripes looked like the new face of baseball. He finished 2017 with 52 home runs, breaking the rookie record at the time. He won Rookie of the Year unanimously. He nearly won MVP. And just like that, the question changed. It was no longer, can Aaron Judge hit big league pitching? It was, how high is the ceiling? But the next few years tested him in a different way. Because superstardom is not just about one perfect season, it is about surviving what comes after. The injuries came, the interruptions came, and suddenly the criticism changed. Great player. But can he stay on the field? MVP talent? But can he become the guy? Then 2022 arrived, and everything changed again. Before the season, Judge turned down a contract extension. That is a terrifying gamble for any player, but especially for a player with his injury history. But Judge bet on himself, and then he produced one of the greatest contract year seasons baseball has ever seen. At first, it was just power, then it became a chase. 50 home runs, then 55, then 60. Suddenly, every at-bat felt like national television. Fans stood before every pitch. Pitchers worked around him like they were trying to avoid history itself. Babe Ruth had 60, Roger Maris had 61, and Aaron Judge was carrying the baseball world on every swing. On October 4th, 2022 in Texas, he finally got it. Number 62, the American League record. A Yankee chasing a Yankee ghost and beating it in a Yankee uniform. That is not just a baseball moment, that is mythology. Judge finished the season with 62 home runs, won MVP, and turned his gamble into a masterpiece. Then came free agency. For a moment, Yankees fans felt something they almost never want to admit: fear. Because Judge could leave, the captain in waiting of the Yankees was suddenly close to walking away, and New York had to decide what Aaron Judge really meant. Was he just a superstar, or was he the franchise? The Yankees answered with 9 years, $360 million, and something even heavier. They named him Captain, not a marketing title, not a cute nickname. Captain. The first Yankee captain since Derek Jeter. That kind of title can crush a player. But Judge did not shrink. Even after the toe injury in 2023 slowed him down, he came back and kept proving the same thing. When Aaron Judge is healthy, there are very few baseball players alive who can change a game faster. Then in 2024, he reminded everyone again. 58 home runs, 144 RBIs, another MVP, a trip to the World Series, and by 2025, he was no longer just a power hitter. He had become something scarier, a complete offensive machine. He won another MVP, his third, while also winning a batting title. Think about that. The giant slugger who was once doubted for contact had become the best hitter in the league by average and by fear. That is the full circle part of Aaron Judge's rise. The weakness became the weapon. The strikeout concern became discipline. The size concern became intimidation. The injury concern became resilience. The late draft slot became a legend hiding in plain sight. And now, in 2026, Aaron Judge is not chasing the Yankees standard anymore. He is part of it. Because being great in New York is different. And somehow, Judge carries it quietly. No drama, no constant performance, no need to tell everybody he is the guy. He just steps into the box, taps the plate, looks out at a pitcher, who knows one mistake could become a souvenir, and lets the entire stadium rise with him. That is why his story works. It is not just the home runs. It is not just the records. It is not just the pinstripes. It is the patience. Aaron Judge became a superstar by taking the long road in a city that hates waiting. He was not rushed into greatness. He was built into it. From Linden to Fresno State, from the 32nd pick to the Bronx, from strikeout questions to rookie records, from injury doubts to 62, from free agency panic to captain, from power hitter to complete legend. And the most unbelievable part is that his rise still feels unfinished. Because every time Aaron Judge has reached the level people thought was his ceiling, he has found another one above it. Rookie sensation, MVP, captain, record breaker, MVP again, batting champion. So what comes next? Can he bring another championship to Yankee Stadium? Can number 99 become one of the numbers people talk about forever? Nobody knows. But this much is clear. Aaron Judge is not just a big man with big power, he is the rare superstar who feels created for the uniform he wears. The size, the calm, the pressure, the history, the swing, it all fits. And maybe that is why his rise feels so unbelievable. Because Aaron Judge spent years looking like a player baseball was not sure how to measure. Too big, too risky, too many strikeouts, too much uncertainty. Then he got to New York, stood in the loudest baseball city in the world, and became larger than all of it. If you enjoyed this video, stick with Walk Off HQ, subscribe, and check out one of our other baseball stories right here.